Hey everybody, and welcome back to the ADHD ASM artist, the ASM artist. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in such a long time. For those of you that watched my last video, I told you that I was going to be out of commission for a few days because we had family coming into town. But they have left. We are back. And I'm super excited to be talking to you guys again. Like I said, I feel like it was forever ago. So much so that we hit 2,000 subscribers, everybody. Thank you to every single one of you. I couldn't be happier. I honestly could not be happier. Now, in a previous video, or one of the previous videos, I said I wasn't going to do another subscriber special until we hit 5K. And that's still kind of accurate, but I felt guilty not doing at least something a little special. So I went and I got 2 packs of Panini football cards, NFL. We have the Select Mega Box Select 2024, and we've got the Panini Zenith 30 card pack, 30 card value pack to be exact. I know this isn't as big as the 1,000 subscribers. I don't know, I feel like that is a massive milestone. Even bigger than 2,000, which is weird because you would think that 2,000 would be bigger. But I don't know. My mind's twisted, I guess. I think we're still going to wait to do something really, really special until we hit 5. And that might be a while. And I know that, guys. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We'll continue to do videos and we'll continue to do fun things. But 5,000, I think, is going to be another really special one. And I'm really looking forward to it. But let's go ahead and get into let's cut into the Panini Zenith pack first and see what we got there. We'll set this select pack off to the side. If I can get it open. How have y'all been doing out there? Like I said, it's been a few days since I was able to put out a video. I hope you've all been well. I was bummed not hearing from you guys for a few days in the comments. So, if you wouldn't mind, tell me how you're doing. Comment down below and let me know how your week was. Because I think this video will be coming out Friday, so let me know how your week was. Alright, let's get into this one. Adam Vinatieri. Not focusing up very well, but that's okay. I think you guys can see it. Dak Prescott. Russell Wilson. I'm going to try to take the focus lock off and see if that helps with seeing the back of these. Oh yeah, that's much better. Andre Johnson. Eddie George. Joey Bosa. Nice. Let's read one of these. Bryce Young. Cool. Bryce Young. Let's read this one. Young is at his best operating in the pocket. That doesn't mean he can't make a defense pay for leaving him a running lane. The rookie signal caller recorded 3 runs of at least 20 yards. There was a motorcycle in the background. But let's continue. The rookie signal caller recorded 3 runs of at least 20 yards in 2023, highlighted by a 26-yard sprint up the middle against the Saints in the 4th quarter of Week 2. Alvin Kamara went to UT, University of Tennessee. Go Vols. Micah Parsons. Max Crosby. Ray Lewis. Demario Douglas. Ben Sinnott. That's a rookie. That's a rookie card. Tight end. Tight end for Washington. Set that rookie off to the side. I like to hold on to rookies and keep them kind of separate from every other card. You know, other than numbered cards. And again, I'm still getting into the whole football card collecting thing. I've done baseball card collecting and I've done Pokemon card collecting, but I'm still learning. Chris Jenkins, defensive tackle. Looks like for Cincinnati. I didn't see that, but that's Cincinnati's helmet, I believe. Yeah, Bengals. Yep. Oh, sick. That card looks cool as crap. Dak Prescott. Look at that. That's a beautiful card, guys. Again, I don't know. I'm not up to speed on the different cards and what they're worth and what their rarity is. So if this is a rare card, let me know. I'm not sure. It looks really cool. I'm sure some Cowboy fan would love to have this card. Dak gets a lot of hate out there. That's a cool card. I'm going to set off to the side too. Another rookie. Jonah Ellis. Defensive end for the Broncos. Brock Bowers, the tight end for the Raiders, right? Brock Bowers. Yep. He's a stud. I think I'm playing him in fantasy this week, actually. Oh. Malik Washington, another rookie. Wide receiver for, is that the Dolphins? Yep, that's the Dolphins. TJ Watt, stud. Linebacker for Pittsburgh. Peyton, we got another fall. We got another fall, folks. Probably the most famous fall to ever come through the program. He's constantly back in Knoxville. Tennessee. Visiting the school and checking out the program, and it's pretty cool how much he supports the school. Kyler Murray. Nope, I don't want that in that pile. I want to put those off to the side. I don't believe there's anything special about these ones. I was putting them in the wrong. He's a rookie, but those ones aren't. Other than, I'll probably put that Peyton one just because it's Peyton. Big fan of Peyton. Even before we came to Tennessee, I was a big fan of Peyton. Brian Urlacher, that's somebody I'm also a big fan of because I'm a Bears fan, folks. Originally from the Chi-Town. Well, no, I'm not lived in Chi-Town for a period of time. And I'm unfortunately a Bears fan. Unfortunately. Aaron Rodgers. Jamar Gibbs. Brandon Ayuk. Patrick. Everybody knows who Patrick Mahomes is, right? Especially since the whole Taylor Swift fiasco with Travis Kelce. Heck, he's probably known by even more folks now than he did, even though he's one of the most famous football players of our generation. Bijan. I got Bijan on my fantasy team this year, and he is a stud running back. Justin Jefferson. I also have Justin Jefferson on one of my fantasy teams. Also a stud. Boomer Esiason. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Looks like he's an older player. 1997. Vinny Testaverde. And that's the last one for that pack, guys. That is the last one for that pack. Again, let me know if you saw any of these that had any value. There were a few that I deemed good ones. Peyton, I'm just keeping because it's Peyton. But Malik Washington, rookie. Brock Bowers, that might be worth something eventually. But there's nothing special about this Zenith card anyway. But Brock's going to be a good player. I think he's going to be a tier 1 tight end. Jonah Ellis, or Elise Ellis, I think it is. Also a rookie defensive end. This one is probably the coolest one we got. This state of the art Dallas Cowboys Dak Prescott card. It's not numbered or anything, but I'm like I said, I'm not up to speed on these. The artwork on this is so cool. Let me see that. I'm not up to speed on these football cards and their rarity and their worth. It looks cool. I would probably never get it graded because it's not in super duper good condition. There's a lot of speckling, a lot of whitening on the edges, and then this Ben Sinnott. I'm not familiar with him as a player. Cool. Guys, before we get into the big box, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it helps out the channel immensely. Also, if you want to drop a comment, like I said, let me know how your week went. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. So yeah, I'd love to get some dialogue going down below. So leave a comment. And, if you have any comments on the cards, if you like the cards or any of them, or if you know any of them are special, let me know. I'd appreciate that. And then, last but not least, if you wouldn't mind, we always appreciate new subscribers to the channel. We welcome anybody and everybody with open arms, and we appreciate every single subscriber, every single subscription, I should say. And I almost forgot, there is the new hype feature. I guess it's similar to likes, but you can hype videos and get them on I know X has a rating of how much something's been mentioned, and I guess that's similar. I guess the hype button's similar, so if you get hyped so much, you get put in the rankings. So yeah, if you feel like hyping up the video, if it's brought you some relaxation tonight or whenever you're watching this, then a hype would be very much appreciated. Did I show you guys my new scissors? I got these anti-stick. My scissors were kind of dingy. They weren't doing too hot. I think I did show you guys these, but I'm going to show them again just in case. Just for good measure. They're some people would disagree with that. But let's cut this pack open and let's get into it, because we got 6 packs. Now there's only 7 cards in each of these packs, so it won't take quite as long as that last pack that we did. These are select 2024s. Look for autographs for some of the game's hottest stars, it says. See guys, when I'm doing the cards, I have the camera off the auto lock, and it jumps the screen around. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish I could find a fix for that. I've tried a few things, but if I turn off, or if I lock the focus, then you can't see the cards when I bring them up close to the screen. Well, let's look at this box. Let's check out this box. Let's do a little tapping, a little tap tap taparoo. Mega Box, Panini, 42 cards total. Select 2024. Find 10 Mega Box exclusive black and green prism shock die cuts per box on average. That's pretty good. There's where I read about the autographs. Look for ultra rare zebra prism shock die cut parallel. You guys are gonna have to tell me if I find one of those. Features a 300 card set, including 100 base concourse, 100 base premier level, and 100 base club level. Also look for these random inserted cards. I'm not gonna read all those off, but there's a lot of them. Look at all those. 2024 Panini Select. Panini Select. And 6 packs per box, 7 cards per pack. Okay, let's pop into this. Okay, and there they are. I wonder why they waste all that space. I wonder if that's intentional, like to make people think that there's more cards in here, more packs. I wouldn't think so. I think Panini needs more stand-up than that. It's probably so that they can fit all this artwork on the front of the box. And there's a lot of artwork to get that on there. It's nice, big, flashy, draws people in. Okay, let's set the box off to the side. I think for these, I'm going to open them with the scissors. You guys let me know in the future, do you like it when I open them with the scissors or when I use my fingers and crinkle them? Here, I'll do one like this, and then the rest, or maybe I'll do 2 like this, or maybe I'll alternate. You know what? I'll do 2 like this, and then I'll do the rest with scissors, just in case. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, cool. That's a cool card. Darnell Mooney was on the Bears. Darnell Mooney thrived in year 5 of his NFL career and his first in Atlanta. A capable wide wideout who has 1,000-yard season under his belt. He proved to be one of veteran QB Kirk Cousins' most reliable targets. He reached his personal best 5th receiving touchdowns of the season in just his 9th game of 2024. Cool card. A.J. Brown. Oh, that Aaron Rodgers card is sick. A.J. Brown. See, these all look so cool. It's like, how do you know which ones are rare, you know? That's a sick looking card. It's not numbered though. That one's sick too. Joey Bosa, another stud. Jonathan Brooks, Select Certified. That's a rookie card. That's pretty cool. Select Certified. Taysom Hill, another stud. Taysom Hill. And Chris Long. Do a little card tapping. That's a pretty good trigger if I do say so myself. I kind of like that. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the sound of that. That's kind of making me relaxed. Can't get too relaxed. I'll fall asleep. I am tired. Okay, this is the second one I'm going to open. Just crinkly. And then we'll open the rest with scissors, just in case you guys don't like this sound. Or maybe some of you like it and some of you don't. And that way you both get a little bit of enjoyment. Okay. Malik Neighbors. Nice. Nico Collins. Gosh, those ones are so cool. Michael Pittman Jr. A lot of big names in this. A lot of studs. Jerry Jeudy. Ooh, Marvin Harrison Jr. Look at that. That's his rookie card, too. Numbers 18. That's cool. I do have to say that the quality control is a little disappointing from what I can tell. There's a big old scratch running this way. And I don't think it's by the way I'm handling the cards, because I'm usually pretty gentle. Oops, sorry. Arik Armstead. Oh, that's a numbered card. That is numbered. I've never heard of that player, but it's numbered. I don't think any of these were, unless I missed it. Gentle with cards, proceeds to bend card. No, I don't think any of those were. I've been kind of checking as we go. Malik Willis, that's the last card in that pack. I set the numbered card over to the side. Okay. And do the scissors. Can you guys hear that? Put it around the mic a little bit. I think I'm going to do a video with the mic out in front and maybe work some triggers for you guys coming up. I haven't done like an actual trigger video. I do a lot of whispering and a lot of opening, packs and sort of tinkering. And I think that's all fine and dandy, but, I'm going to try some new stuff. So I might do a video with the camera out in front here and just doing triggers around it and allowing you guys to hear it. Najee Harris. Bears when he played. Guy was a monster, a true monster of the Midway. Yeah, very cool card. Ricky Pearsall, that's a rookie card of his. I'll sort out the rookies from these guys. Oh, there's Brett Favre. Very cool. And then Calvin Austin the third. Let's get this open. Guys, I can't say it enough. I should say it more in this video, but oh gosh, thank you so much. If you're still watching, and if you're still watching and you're one of the 2,000 some subscribers, we're over 2,000 now actually, by the time I'm making this video and putting it out, just thank you so much. You guys are incredible. I'm so happy. I kind of put out a community post yesterday when we hit the 2,000. You guys have made this so fun, and I'm so grateful. Even if it stopped right here, I would still be I wouldn't have zero regrets, because this was fun. It was fun getting to open this stuff, to do the Lego builds. It was fun talking with you all and having dialogue with you all in the community, in the comments, of the videos, and you guys have been so supportive and so kind, and it's just been awesome. And there's a lot of you who've been with me since the very first video, and you guys are rock stars, and I love it. I love it so much, and most of you still engage with the videos, and it's just, it's really cool. And if you are new, don't get me wrong, I love those folks who have been here since the beginning, but if you're new, you guys are part of the family, and I'm so happy you're here. But I just wanted to say that again. 2,000, I can't believe it. 2,000 subscribers. It blows me away. I should really be doing a 2,000 subscriber special. But I had already kind of said, hey, I was doing so many specials that I just said I'm gonna kind of ease up on it for a little while, because I was doing it every 500, which I think in the beginning is really meaningful, because 500 is such a huge milestone. 1,000 is a huge milestone, and really 2,000 is too, but I was just doing them so frequently, I felt like it was taking away from the content in the middle. It was like every video was a subscriber special. I feel like I was taking away from the normal content a little bit. And quite honestly, I just didn't feel, and I still kind of don't feel like I deserve it necessarily. Ultra grateful for it, but not sure I deserve it. Buddha Baker. Buddha my bread. Malik Washington, rookie card. Marvin Harrison Jr. is another rookie. We'll see how he does this year. Quinyon Mitchell, another rookie. A lot of rookies in this deck. Devon Vele, another rookie. Oh, cool. DK Metcalf numbers. DK Metcalf, everybody knows who DK Metcalf. If you follow football, you know who DK Metcalf is. And then Kendrick Bourne. Two more packs left, guys. I don't think this will be a super long video, but that's okay. I'm trying to keep them around between 30 and 45 minutes. Try to keep them around 30 to 45 minutes. Might start putting out some shorter ones in the coming weeks. just so we got a good mix. Some long format, some short format. Maybe do some that are like 15, 20 minutes. My thought process is, for ASMR, you want it to be a little bit on the longer side, so you guys can sleep, but maybe not. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence. I cannot pronounce that name, but that's his rookie card. Talise Fuaga. Ooh, Travis Kelce. Everybody, I was talking about Mahomes, everybody knowing Mahomes now, including the non-football community because of Travis and Taylor Swift, but everybody. Travis is probably more famous than Patrick Mahomes now, which is wild because Patrick was a superstar. I mean, he still is a superstar, but Travis definitely has a bigger following now because of Taylor. Lamar Jackson, stud. Tyreek Hill, turbocharged. It's interesting that there's no writing on the back of that one. I mean, there's writing, but no like description or like biography thing. Drew Brees. And last, Deion Dawkins. I don't want to do cards and shuffle them around because you don't want to get them scratched. You don't really want to do that with football cards or trading cards, I should say, because you don't want to scratch them, you don't want to bend them. I still haven't decided what I'll do with all these football cards. I'm obviously going to keep them, but I mean, my Pokemon cards I have in a binder, and the really good ones I have in top loaders. The really valuable ones I have in top loaders. I need to do a video for you guys of what I've got. It's not like I don't have any $50,000 Pokemon card collection, nothing crazy like that. I got a couple cards that might be a couple $100. In fact, you all saw me open one in a video a couple weeks back. It might have been one of my subscriber specials. Size Method, I think it was. I think it's something along those lines. The card at that time I think was 200. Might even been a little more, but I think it's gone down a little bit since then. But I don't know. If I got anything worth value here, I should probably sleeve it up, right? I should probably put it in a top loader. Howie Long. This is the last pack. Okay. Howie Long. Minka Fitzpatrick. Justin Herbert. Jalen Waddle. And I will say the cards in this select pack are so cool looking. They might not have good quality control, they might have some scratches and stuff, but the cards are beautiful. Olamoyawa Fashanu. Probably butchered that. Rookie. What is he? It says premier level. What is he, guys? Offensive lineman. He's a pretty lean offensive lineman. Anthony Richardson, future. And last but not least, TJ Hawkinson. So there we go. We got one numbered card out of that box. Let me know if any of the rest of these are worth anything. I'll have to look them up. I'll have to go through. Because some of them Some of them say Premier. That one says club level. And like the select certified club level, that one says Premier level. Premier level. I'll have to look. I'll have to figure it out. But I am tired. It has been a long day. And I'm about to go immediately fall asleep in my bed. This has really calmed me down for the night. I almost can barely keep my eyes open. But thanks again, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for helping me hit 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can keep the ball rolling and get to that 5,000 milestone in the not-so-distant future. And we'll do something really special for that. Like really special, hopefully. We'll try to do something even more, a little crazier than the 1,000 subscriber special. If you haven't checked that out, please go back and check it out. I was a little bit silly in that one, pretty giddy about hitting 1,000. I'm very giddy about hitting 2,000. I was super excited, but thanks again, everyone. I look forward to talking to you all on the next one. And again, feel free to comment and start some dialogue and let's chat a little bit. Alright, thanks everybody, and have a great night or day or evening or morning whenever you're watching this. I hope you have a